All right, welcome back. So, normally on this channel, we usually discuss something like tips and tricks or maybe some more broader explanations that I'm seeing with you guys. You guys are all doing like a collective flaw. And I sometimes just make a broad video and trying to help you guys because I see and read between the lines and some of you guys are having the exact same problems. But sometimes, and I know it's been a long time since we made one of these videos, but sometimes on this channel, we do get into a little bit of like a law of assumption lore dump. And in today's lore, we're going to talk about the Pearl of a Great Price, which is one of my favorite lectures on YouTube by Neville. The Pearl of a Great Price, we're going to get into it. It's going to be a pretty short video, I'll just be honest. It's one of my favorite lectures because it throws all the agency on you. And I think a lot of you guys need to hear this because some of you guys don't like agency. You guys want to pretend that there is some external force, energetic force, the universe that you're trying to appeal to. Either way, we're going to make kind of like a lore video today rather than the normal tips and tricks videos, even though you could make the argument that today's video is kind of still tips and tricks. And again, today's video is going to be pretty short. To be fair, if you guys want to watch the actual lecture, watch that. Like, go on YouTube and search up Neville Goddard, Pearl of a Great Price, because he does a much better job, and it's like almost like an hour long, so check that out. But yeah, so today's video, we're going to talk about a Pearl of a Great Price, and I think this video will not only serve as a lore dump video, but also a tips and tricks video, because it helped me a lot. That's all I know. It did help me a lot. But yeah. Before this video starts, if you haven't liked and subscribed, make sure to like and subscribe. If you do want to have coaching with me, you can have coaching with me for a full month in this group chat at school.com. Again, you can stay there for a full month. I'm very active on there, so you can get a coaching with me for a full month in this group chat down below. It's a great deal. So if you do want to have more help with me, it is the bottom link in the description down below at school.com. But yeah, anyways, let's get into the video. So let's talk about a Pearl of a Great Price and why it's such a great lecture and why you guys really need to understand the meaning of Neville Goddard's lecture, The Pearl of a Great Price. And also how it helped me. The reason why Pearl of a Great Price is so good is because the Pearl of a Great Price means that you have to accept it. You have to accept that you are the operant power of your reality. And if you do that, you're going to have to give up a lot of things. You're going to have to give up the idea that there's some sort of external force guiding you. You're going to have to give up superstitions. If you're someone who says, if I wear my lucky pants, I ace every test. And you might have a full 20 years of school where every time you wore the same lucky pants back in kindergarten, you still somehow have them. In kindergarten, you were wearing your lucky pants as normal pants, and now you're wearing them as undies because they're just so small now. Every time you wear those pants, you ace the exam. That's a superstition. And that's kind of the more secular, atheistic side of it. But when it comes to law of assumption, it throws it on its head. It reverses the trope, really. And what the law of assumption teaches is that, no, it's not the lucky pants that did it for you. It's you. You are the person, and your assumptions created the illusion that every time you wear your lucky pants, you ace the test. But it's you. It has nothing to do with the pants. You're giving power to the pants, and you could make the argument that is worshiping a false god. That has nothing to do with anything. It is your assumption that those pants are lucky. It is the assumption that all these superstitions worked out for you in your life or didn't work out for you and may have been a curse or something. But it's all you. That's what the Pearl of a Great Price is trying to teach. It is you. And Neville says this in his lecture a lot of the time. He says that if you're like a vegan or a meat eater or if you smoke or drink, it really doesn't matter. You might have this belief that if you do all those things or if you don't do some of those things, that's going to be enough for you to change your life and push you over the hump. And Neville's trying to tell you, well, you can do that if you want. But at the end of the day, the operant power is you. You're giving your power away to numerology or astrology or veganism or whatever it may be. You're giving your power away. And the Pearl of a Great Price is not, no, you have to accept it. And this is where more the tip part comes in. If you do accept the pearl of a great price, if you do accept that it is all you, that might be scary. I don't doubt that it's scary. It was scary for me, of course. It was scary for me for a very long time. But it's also very relieving. It's also a very strong release. It's you. You decide. It's not... Too many of you have this idea that you can't convince your subconscious mind to export your new reality. But that's because you're waiting on reality to change for you to change. But in actual reality, your reality is waiting for you to change, for it to change. It's you first. That's what the pearl of great price is so good. It's you first. You're like, no, I'll change after this changes. I'm going to delay my life, delay my thoughts, delay my mental reality, my imagination, and the 4D reality, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to delay that until this changes. I'm not going to have the thoughts that I would have. I'm not going to change the thoughts that I need to change in order to manifest what I want because I don't have it yet. I'll change it after. In reality, it's the exact opposite. You have to change your thoughts first, and then everything will change in the 3D. It's your thoughts first. Your consciousness creates your reality. And they all know this. Plato knew this. Hermetic philosophy knew this. Jesus knew this. Neville knew this. Like, they're all telling you the same thing. It's so within, or, well, within, without, what was it? As within, so without, yeah. As within, so without, as above, so below. It comes here first. It comes from here first, out in the 3D second. And the pearl of a great price is that. You have to admit that. Too many of you are saying, I'm going to affirm, or I'm going to do this or that, or do this technique or that technique. And you're doing it in the state of hopefulness, rather than the state of it is here. The pearl of a great price, if you really dwell in it, you have to do it from the state of it is here, not hopefulness, not like you're communicating with something. It's almost like you're communicating with some sort of subconscious mind that you think you're communicating with your subconscious mind, saying, people on YouTube told me if I say this many times, you, subconscious mind, will change my 3D reality for me. It's just not that. You're hoping that's how it works. You're hoping that if you just say this, you're going to do some sort of glitch in the system and you'll subvert your subconscious mind and you'll hit that lucky lightning strike moment and you'll just get everything. And your subconscious mind will do it for you. That's not how it works. Your subconscious mind is waiting for you. You have to change first. In your imagination, of course. You have to change first, then it will be pushed out. There is no like hopefulness here. Too many of you guys believe in this hopefulness, affirming, hopefulness stating into sleep, and the rest of the day you're feeling hopefulness, but you're basically wavering the entire day because you're kind of just hoping that it works. But if you hope that it works, that means you're wavering, because if you had your desired reality, would you be thinking, oh, I hope I get my desired reality? No, you already have your desired reality. You already have the person, you already have the money, you already have whatever. Because again, your goal is to think as if. Think as if first. And if you are in this hopeful manifesting state, you haven't bought the pearl of a great price, and that's wavering because you're hoping that it works. You keep telling yourself, I hope this works, when you don't fully buy the pearl. You have to fully buy the pearl of a great price. You need to fully realize that you are the operant power, and then it will be externalized onto the 3D. So yeah, again, I want to keep this video as short as possible. So point is just lock in. You have to lock in. In the more Gen Z short form 2026 version of it, you have to lock in. Okay, you have to lock in. That is what I could have easily just titled this video that, just lock in and buy the pearl. But buying the pearl of great price sounds more symbolic and like it just sounds cooler. Sounds cooler to me anyways. But yeah, again, I want to keep this video short. So yeah, either way, buy the pearl of great price. Buying the pearl of great price means that you finally realize that you are the operant power and you are first and everything else is second. Yeah. Anyways, hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the half lore dump and half technique tips and tricks. Again, if you do want to have coaching with me, you can check out the bottom link in the description down below at skool.com. SKOOL. You can stay there for a full month. You have a full month. It's a phenomenal deal. So if you do want to have more direct access to me, you can check the bottom link in the description at skool.com, and you can have coaching with me. So check that out. Yeah. Anyways, make sure to like and subscribe, and yeah, bye.